Hi, welcome to the video. My name's Dychronic, and today I'm taking a look at the Destiny 2 weekly reset for November 15th, 2022. So everything that has reset as well as the special stuff. And obviously this week is gonna be Iron Banner, which I believe is the last Iron Banner for the season. I believe we only have like 4 weeks left in the season. And with that, we also have increased Valor, which is gonna be 2 times Valor for the entire week. Moving on, let's go ahead and get into it. First up for the Nightfall Ordeal this week, it's gonna be the Glassway. And I know so many people love the Glassway on Grandmaster Nightfall, so it is going on this week. And 100k is most likely going to be Legend. The Vanguard burn is going to be Void Singe. The rotating Crucible playlist is going to be Momentum Control, and then obviously we have Iron Banner. For some reason it doesn't talk about level advantages being enabled, but it always is. Like this one says level advantage is disabled, this one doesn't say anything, this one does, right? Why doesn't this say level advantage is enabled? Oh, and there's an Iron Banner freelance, I forgot about that. And real quick, just wanted to take a look at the different Iron Banner options. First of all, obviously you have to pick up the quest. Do I really have the quest already? Yes, I already have the quest. Okay, yeah, I didn't even start. And obviously as you go along, you get more rank rewards, which Rangefinder Iron Reach on this Allied Demand is absolutely ridiculous. We got a bunch of different weapons that have a lot of really good stats on them, pretty much across the board, although I'm not a fan of this Hero's Burden. Other than that, you can have focus stuff, so you can get obviously random rolls based on iron engrams, and throughout the entirety of Iron Banner, all the Iron Banner armor you get will be high stats. This is probably one of the fastest way to get high stat armor. As for the King's Fall Raid Challenge, this week we have Under Construction, taking place in the second to last encounter during the Witches encounter. And in this encounter, do not let the platforms disappear while your guy is jumping through it. So once you activate a plate, stay on the plate until you're done. The rotating Pinnacle Dungeon is going to be the Shattered Throne, and the rotating raid is going to be Deepstone Crypt. Up next, let's take a look at Eververse's inventory, showing off the different Bright Dust options that she has available. Don't tell people my voice cracked. What is this? Ooh, Sidon's Ramparts, fancy. First up, Bright Dust option, Nucleus Shell, which makes your guy look like this, which is supposed to be the nucleus, I guess, of an atom, which is pretty cool. We got a Scene Caliper, or Clapper, yes, a Scene Caliper, and when you end the emote, it claps the clapper. We have a Ghost Projection for Splicer, which looks like somebody's trying to give somebody the middle finger. It's like a fallen middle finger. And then we have the Amethyst Blue, which is very pink. Up next, the other Bright Dust options. First up, we have the Gong Show, which is an emo where you pull out a big old gong and then you assume you hit it, and then you, that's not when you end the emotes, it's just you're hitting it. After that, we have the Coiffeur Correction, which is gonna be, I think Coiffeur is barber? Yeah, I think it's French for barber. So in Coiffeur. I don't understand, the way you correct it is by spraying endless hairspray into your hair? Yikes. Following that, we have the Additive Shell, which looks like this. I don't even know where it's from. We have the whatever visitor sparrow this is. This is a very weird one. What the I honestly have no idea what this is from. This is juicy though. Following that, we have the Junkyard Navigator, a ship that looks like this. Oh, it has little wiggly parts. We have an ornament for the Jotun. If you use the Jotun a lot and you like toasting your toast, you can do this with a fancier toasting toast. We have the Shield Break from the Cabal. We have the Nightmare Emergence. We have the Eldritch Effect. We have the Mediator, which is a somewhat pink, depends on your armor set. Again, I'm on the Titan. We have the First Light Shader, looking like that. We have the Chrome Stock, looking like that. And finally, we're looking like Philadelphia, which is going to be the mustard one. Yeah, the mustard and green. Yikes. And of course, let's go ahead and take a look at Banshee's inventory. First up, a Reginald D, which is Ensemble and Frenzy. Keep in mind, this can be crafted with a lot of different fun options. No Assault Mag or Accurize in here. Not really a big fan of this. Following this, the Burka, which is a one-for-all hip-fire grip. Not a fan of this weapon at all. Precision frames in general, I personally am not a big fan. I like the 3-burst, 2-burst, and the exotics, and this is not a great roll. You need a lot more range. Following that, Ogma PR6, which is a Stats for All Wellspring, which is a decent combination. The rest of it could be anything you want, although I'd like to see a lot more handling. And this one, I believe, can have Demolitionist plus Wellspring. I think the only one in the game that can have that combo. Following that, we have an Amet AR2, which pretty much every possible roll combination is amazing on this because they're all really good, although I'm not a fan of 450 auto rifles. This could have more range on it. After that, Pleroma B, another craftable weapon, so is Amet, by the way, which can have Ensemble and Frenzy. Both of these are pretty decent for rockets, although you don't have impact casing, and obviously it can have auto-loading plus explosive light, which is much better. And finally, the GL5, which is Demolitionist and Frenzy. Not a bad combination, although no spike grenades, and it can, again, have explosive light. How is this guy able to see at all? Well, I mean, technically, I have this in front of me, so I don't know how I see either. Which one is worse? Just a complete metal mesh or like a curtain? I want to go in. Oh, I've made him mistake. And of course, a big thank you to my patrons on Patreon. Specifically, a big thank you to Mom and Dad, Kate Pashal, Robert Schreier, Monday, Steve Bachman, Juno Panther, Casey Reagan, and Marcus Clever for their support on Patreon. And that's it. Hope you guys did enjoy. My name's Dychronic, and I'll see you guys on the next one.